thought I was real and raw last week, and you guys, look at me now. I am in my pajamas. I did change my pajamas since the last time that you guys saw me, and I did shower a couple of times, not many, but a couple of times before I did this video today, and today is August 21st, I think. My name is Michelle Simon, and I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt in 2019. And I'm still reporting to you as of August 21st. It could be the 20th, I'm not sure. I have to check. I wrote it down today too, and I still forget. Of 2025. And fear, shame, and guilt has still not broken up with me yet. And learning how to live with it one day at a time, feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And that's what I'm doing. I was sharing with you guys last week that I wasn't feeling great because I just got home from whitewater, a 4-day trip of whitewater rafting in the Adirondacks. And we did not whitewater raft for the entire time. It was just a 1-2 hour slot, which was perfect for me. And I was able to do that. I can no longer go tubing anymore, but I can definitely whitewater raft, which was a lot of fun. So I'm glad I got to do it, and it was one of the items checked off of my bucket list. And you guys, this week, like since last week to this week, I have been so depleted energy-wise. I'm like, am I depressed? I did not want to leave my house for days, and I didn't. And it was the first time in a long time that I was being comfortable with, I love my pajamas. Like, my pajamas are my favorite clothes ever. They're like soft and cozy and feel like a hug, and I will buy and try anything that feels like a hug. And that's all I want to wear. And I've decided from now on, the only clothes I am wearing are clothes that I'm not wearing clothes that I can't wait to take off anymore. All of my clothes must have a lot of spandex in them and drawstrings, and my jeans have to have at least 3% spandex and feel like sweatpants, or I'm not wearing them. So anyway, you guys, I'm still in my pajamas, and I went to the University of Pennsylvania today. I am having this test done. It's called a motility test, and it's for my acid reflux that has been extremely severe, to the point that I have horrible chest pain. I feel like somebody's squeezing my heart all across my bra line, in my shoulder blade, and in my left arm. And it felt like a lot of my neck symptoms, but this is how acid reflux affects my body and me. And so I'm getting this test done, and this is so awful. I have to tell you, I'm like, I think having a baby was easier, because at least you got a prize at the end, by the way. But this, I went to the University of Pennsylvania today, and they gave me this test, and she had a fatter one down my nose, and she could not get one. She tried it on the left side, and my nose is so deviated. I have a deviated septum that's so bad. She couldn't get the tube down, so she had to do it down the other side, this really fat tube. And then you're told, don't swallow, which is what you want to do, is swallow. And then if you swallow, they have to start it over again. And finally, I'm just like, can I listen to music or do something to distract myself, because this is really hard. So I had to drive home with this on, but at least I didn't have to get a driver. Drive home with this on, and I have to go back tomorrow for them to remove it, which I think I can just pull this freaking thing out myself. However, every time I eat, I have to press these buttons. I don't know if anybody's ever had to wear one of these before, but I can tell you it is not the most favorite time of my life right now. However, I'm grateful that I have health insurance and that I can go and do the things I need to do in order to take care of myself, which is something that I ignored for a very long time in my body. And I've shared that with you guys before. My body had to scream at me so loud before I was able to start taking care of myself. And this is what taking care of myself looks like. Tubes in my nose, tests, going to the hospital, and I was never doing this stuff before. And sometimes I wonder, like, God, is this a punishment for ignoring my body? However, I know that God does not punish anyone ever. And even though I know this in my head, sometimes I feel like, could I have stopped this? Could I have changed this? Could I have done something different and better and felt better? However, my experience has been, no, it would have happened anyway. I did the best that I could at the time with the tools that I had, which I didn't have a lot of tools, but I'm getting more and more of them every day. And where I get my tools are in the 12-step recovery programs. And you guys, my nose is starting to drip with this in, which is awful. So you get to see me put a tissue up my nose, by the way. So anyway, yeah, I've been not trying to think that I'm being punished for my medical issues, and I'm learning how to take care of myself. And I was told this, and I know it's true for me and it's true for everyone else. We're all doing the best we can with the tools that we have. And when you know better, you do better. And I'm starting to know better, and I'm able to do better. And the beating the shit out of myself for not knowing how to do things or thinking I should have known this stuff when no one ever taught me. And the thing is that whenever you're going through anything for the first time, it is hard, it is scary, and your normal reaction might not be what you consider the best, but when you go through it the next time, you have a better idea of what to expect and how to handle things better. I'm grateful I didn't look up this test on the internet, which I normally Google everything, and I don't know why I didn't. I think it's because if I would have, I probably would have canceled it and not got it. So anyway, I'm just trying to get rid of my GERD. And also, I've been complaining to you guys, I've had these headaches for months, and I take this medicine so I do not pee my pants, which Concetta at the gynecologist said, Michelle, it is not normal to pee your pants. And thank God she told me, because every place, I don't know, for all the women out there, they are marketing all of these pads for when you pee your pants. So this person, Concetta, is telling me it's not normal, but their marketing Depends and all these pads you can wear, even for guys, for peeing your pants. So apparently it is normal, but it's not supposed to be. And I've been taking this medicine called Maribec. I can't even say it. However, it was helping, but my headaches, I stopped taking it. My headaches weren't as bad. And then I talked to my doctor, and I'm like, I still have the headaches. I might as well keep taking it. So I started it again, and my headaches are so bad. And I'm like, I can't take this stuff. So, and I don't want to pee my pants either. So you guys, this is what a 53-year-old woman in 3 12-step programs trying to take care of herself looks like. And yeah, I don't want this to be my, do you want to date me? This is so not what I would have put out there, but this is my life right now, and I'm trying to get better. And did you ever hear the expression, do you want to get bitter, or do you want to be bitter or better? And I want to be better. I don't want to be bitter. You guys, I rested all last week to this week. I went out one day and today because my energy has been so low, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to honor my body and my life. And it actually, the guilt and the shame is getting so much better. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week. And I can't promise that I'm not going to be in my pajamas. All right. I did shower yesterday, by the way. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.